basic personal amount. And this basic personal amount is what mean is if your income taxable, if your taxable income is under $13,808, you don't need to pay any tax. Okay. So because they give you a personal amount every year, that amount is increased. So that in 2020 is $13,808. So in this amount, okay, every time. And this year, so that means if you taxable income is under this amount, so you don't need to pay the tax. There's no tax payable for you. Then spouser, then line 76 is spouser and the common law partner amount. I want to talk to this one, spouser and common law partner amount. Okay, line 76. Right, so 5,000 G, they have Merity Status. Okay, so it's page 9. Page 9. That's called what is called spouser and common law partner. So line page 9. Sometimes there's a guide is help you, but some guide is sometimes some item is not enough information. It's just very simple. Here. Okay, here. So marital status. Click the box if your return is that apply for your marital status on December 31st, 2021. Married. What is married? Married means that you have a spouse. The term only apply for a person you are legally married to. Okay, you are legally married to. It doesn't matter is opposite sex or same sex. Okay, the same sex they still can marry. It's just if you're legal married. The living common law means that you are living in conjugal relationship with the person who are not your married spouse, and at least one of following condition apply. So the person has been live with you in a conjugal relationship at least 12 continuous months. Okay, so your common law, you live together, you have to live together, continue 12 months. After 12 months, then you can you can see this is my common law. Okay, less than 12 months, less than continue 12 months, you cannot see this is my common law. Okay, so this they have says 12 continual months, and they are note be careful in this definition. 12 continual months, including any period that you will separate for less than 90 days because of breakdown in relationship. They said breakdown in relationship if somebody if your common law partner is go to another city to go to school, that's not breakdown. So you still calculate 12 months. Okay, it's not in if your common law partner is in hospital or even in jail, that's not breakdown. It's only breakdown. If breakdown over 3 months, over 90 days, then they stop counting 12 months. Okay, they stop counting 12 months. But if they just breakdown relationship less than 90 days, it still count. Less than 90 days, they still count the 1 month, even they are not together. Okay, for example, the couple, they are separate because they break down relationship. They separate from February, then they are together in May. So they are not interrupt the 12 months. They still calculate February, March, April, May. They still calculate, okay? At least they are less than 90 days. But over 90 days, then you need to recalculate again. Like for example, the couple is live together for 10 months. Then after 10 months, they are break down for 6 months. Then they are together. They come back together. They decided to come back together. Then they come back together. From that day, they calculate that before the 10 months is lost. Okay, they calculate from start they get back together. Then 1 month, 2 months until 12 months. Okay, then there will be a common law partner. Otherwise, there's not common law partner. So this case is you don't have a child. But if you have a child, you come back together. That's immediately is they just common law. You don't need to wait for 12 months. Okay, if you have a child, it doesn't matter this child is biological parents. It's as long as your child. As long as your child, you come back together, then you immediately is a common law partner. You don't need to wait for 12 months. Okay, so separation that you have been living apart from your spouse, common law partner, because of your breakdown in relationship for a period at least 90 days. Okay, so 90 days a rule, keep you in your mind. Okay, once you have been separated for 90 days because of a breakdown in your relationship, then the effective day of your separation status is that the day you start living apart. If you file your return before your 90 days separation period is over, and then the period including December 31st, enter the marital status is married or common law partner and applicate. That means if you separate in November, okay, if you separate in November, by December 31st, you still not 90 days, but you don't know you come back together or not. And possible you come back next year in February, possible you are not. So because on December 31st, you not come back together. You don't know. In this case, you just enter common law partner, or you married. That's it. Okay. So you just enter this one. So because you don't know, you come back or not. They come back or not. But that means on December 31st, you're not 90 days. Okay, so that's they have a widows and divorce single. Is the one. So that for some student, you have to read this one. You just read this one, okay? For the marriage or something, it's just like I said, if you married, then you legal married, then you just put married. But if you are living common law partner, you have to wait. If you don't have a child, you have to wait 12 continuous months. But if you have a child, then immediately you are a common law partner. Okay, if you don't have a child, if you don't have a child, then the common law partner must wait for 12 continuous months. Okay, that's the one thing. Another thing is 12 continuous months is not interrupted by less than 90 days. If there's the couple, they got a breakdown relationship. If they break down the relationship, then they come back. They decided that they cancel. They come back together. Less than 90 days, they still count. Okay, they are not interrupted at 12 months. They still count that month. So 12, so the 12, so this common law partner. So as long as you have a common law partner, then you get spousal amount. So the spousal amount is so the spousal amount is pretty simple. That's a spousal amount, spousal and common law amount. Say Schedule 5. Okay. You see here, Schedule 5. If you don't have a Schedule 5, then you go to form to find the Schedule 5. Okay. The common law partner, you see, it's here. Spousal and common law partner. So
Okay.
spousal common law partner, they give you it's still the same thing. They give you a 13 is $13,880. Then if your spousal partner have infirm, that's not healthy, okay, is infirm or disabled, then they just, you qualify, get 2,295. Okay, it's here. If you are eligible for Canada caregiver amount for your spouse and common law partner, that's a caregiver. You keep in mind, Canada caregiver amount is only for infirm and disabled. So if you are if your spouse is unhealthy, then she or he is infirm or disabled, then you just put this amount here, 2,295 is here, okay? 2295. Okay, so make sure you don't put more zeros here, okay? What? Yeah, you said yes. Do you memory change to your status? So it's not changed, okay? Click box, enter the day. If you see yes, so we don't click yes. So that's what why they don't give me. Sometimes they won't take it. So you need 2295. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess you have to click the
Do you need to
box,
check
ma'am.
the modify line 2? This one?
No.
No?
Check. Check to modify line 2 possible. See here, if we here, 2295. See if there's here. Yes, you need to check this, then they take it, okay? Yes, so 2295 is only for spousal and the common law partner, they unhealthy. Okay, it's unhealthy, then you put the 229. Otherwise, if it's healthy, then you won't qualify for 2295. Then what is infirm and disabled? So infirm is unhealthy. You need more. You need somebody to take care of. It's the same age. Okay, take care of. Need more time to take care of. Is the same age. But disabled is high level. So disabled, you need go to. For the disabled, you need to go to see the doctor. Then the doctor have to sign the form. Is T2231. Then disabled, and they can get the disabled credit or something. It's very high level. But infirm, if possible, is lower level than the lower level than the lower level than disabled. But sometimes is I hard to explain to you what is infirm. Okay, sometimes you need to ask for your doctor, and sometimes you can try, you can try for CRA if CRA if CRA take your claim or not. For example, I have a friend, then her mother is not this amount, okay, not the sponsor and common law amount, then is her mother. So her mother is lost hearing, and then he tell me is can her mother is infirm. Then I said, so because I'm a doctor, so lost hearing, they have a percentage. Lost how many percentage hearing? If you lost 40%, 50%, possible is infirm, but you just one. She just one ear lost hearing, not both. Okay, one ear. So so if you lost 10%, I don't think it's I don't think it's infirm, but it's not my decision. Okay, I cannot say. I said, I don't think so. But the CRA will ask CRA. Okay, they will take you. They say, okay, this one is infirm, or you put infirm, then the CRA ask your support document. What support document you have a diagnosis, you have a doctor's diagnosis or something, then the CRA will make decision. Okay, you are infirm. So if you are infirm, then you qualify for this 2,295. And still, we have another because this one is sponsor and the common law partner. Okay, we have another eligible dependent. They have this problem. They also have a healthy and unhealthy. So unhealthy, they have infirm and disabled. The same thing, we have a loss. The next week we were going to do that. So now this one is I only give you for sponsor. So if it's a sponsor, if your sponsor is infirm or common law partner, then you need to enter this this amount. Okay, 2,295. Then this amount is subtract net income of that person's net income. Okay, you see line 4. Line 4 is a subtract. Subtract what? Subtract your sponsor and the common law partner's net income. So the net income. So if you are like me, because now I'm doing errands schedule 5. So if Cindy, because Cindy now is income is 0, right? I don't enter any Cindy's income. So if you look at my mouse, okay, look at my mouse. So on this one, on the bottom, they says the summary. So the summary, they have a total income, net income, taxable income. So this one you can read. That summary is very important. That's very useful. So you can see refund and balance on. Okay, the summary. For Cindy is total income is 0 because I'm not enter any income for Cindy. So on the errands schedule 5. So on the errands schedule 5, they subtract is nothing here. So line 4, they subtract nothing. So as long as Cindy has some total income, they have some net income, the system is automatically subtract here. Okay, so for example, if Cindy's net income is 20,000, so Cindy income is 20,000, then Aaron won't get anything. So because 16,000 take away 20,000 is negative. If it's negative, that means 0. Okay, you see, if it's negative, then that means 0. That's zero credit. But for now, because line 4 Cindy's net income is 0, you not subtract anything. So that's you get the whole credit. So the whole amount of credit, so it's 16, okay? The system is automatically subtracted for you. So that's, that bank guy, he just called me. Yeah, the bank guy yesterday, I said, bank guy just called me, I'm not answer the phone. The bank guy, is, and CRA not accept her. She says, you have to subtract your net, the person who you claim that net income. So that's why she got, she need to pay 1,000. She need to pay 1,000 plus interest. So that's the basic things. So you keep in your mind when you claim the another person's credit. So they always they have to subtract that person, the person's net income. Okay, they always subtract that person's net income. But if the person no net income is 0, because that means that person is whole depend on you, then you get more credit. But if person you claim that person they have a very high income, then you don't get any credit, because that money, the CRA will thinking that money is enough for her or for him to live on. So they don't give you any credit. Okay, so for example, if Cindy's net income is 20,000, so in line for 20,000 because it's 16 credit, so you minus 20,000, that's you won't get any. So it's negative. That means you won't get any credit for that. Okay, that's all for today. Now that's all for today. So now I want do the attendance sheet.